Hi. Welcome in. We're just getting started. Getting stuff ready. We're gonna be playing ChronoStory, like again, for the millionth time in a row. Because I wanna. Because I've been in the mood to keep playing it, and you can't stop me. Did you know that you can't stop me? Did you know that? Huh? That you can't stop me? Boo-hoo. Anyway, that's what the plan is for today. We're gonna play some ChronoStory. Just getting my stuff ready so we can just jump into it pretty easy. Shouldn't take long at all. I hope everyone's doing well today. Hope everyone that's coming in is doing well today. And is cool. And is nice. Is that dumb? A little bit. A little bit. Let's get the game open now that I have everything ready. It's fine. I have everything basically ready. Let's get into the game. Let's do it. No one's here talking. Oh, no one's here talking, so it's fine. Yes, into the game. Whoop. Boop, 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 boop. Hello, welcome in, drawing guys. That's fun. I hope you're having fun with your event, with your fun time event. No, it's all fine. Okay, we're grabbing shit. We're getting stuff, so we can start training. We got Kino. Okay, so we got that. We got Kino. We have potions, right? We're good on potions. Do we need? We need potions. I need to steal them from my other character. Who's happy? Me? Or your friend's happy? I'm happy. Is your friend happy? I hope you're both happy. I hope you're both happy. Like 20 of those. 10 of those. Why potato? Are you looking for me for a way to confirm whether or not I'm a real boy? Thing is, I am a real boy. I am a real boy. And you can't do anything about it. And you can't do nothing about it. Boop ba-doop. Ba-doop 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 ba-doop. Okay, why? Is there respect? Answer is yes. Okay. Okay. Points into Lucky Stab. You're a boy? Me too. Me too. We're gonna do accuracy. Hey, Kratios. Aren't you supposed to get a welcome package with potions in ChronoStory? No, you get your the potion. Well, you get a package of. Hey, Kara, you get a package of cakes, which you can use to oh yeah, which you can use to get some EXP or drop chance. Most of your potions are going to come from quests. So, for example, Well, I mean, you interrupted me, man. You're gonna do the 999 quests and the 99 quests. Those two are the ones that give you the most stuff. I don't know, man. I'm paying my brain is shifted a little bit. I have to pay attention to the game and to chat a little bit when there's a lot of people chatting. It's fine. Yes, and there's people chatting at me in the game, which makes it even more hectic. I have to pay attention to chat, and then game, which isn't too bad, but only when I first started. I haven't, like, booted up yet. No, I'm not gonna do that. No way. I can't do that, Karen. You know, otherwise I'll just neglect you and forget that you're here. I won't and trust you? Why would I trust you? That sounds stupid. Also, thank you, Ices. I appreciate that. You could do that in R-Tail as well, but I don't really like doing that because it's kind of a pain in the ass. I never got very good at that. You're too unforgettable? Fuck you. I've already forgotten. Whoever that was, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. We are lurker friendly, so if you don't want to reveal yourself, you don't have to. But you can if you want to. Regardless of who it was, thank you very much. Demon Sean, what? Dementia. God, it took you a million years to fix your grammar mistake. K2 Hatch. Here we go, a world chat. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Welcome in, and Morning Sun Love. Welcome back. Fuck off, Kara. Learn to type. Okay. Learn to type. Welcome in, by the way, K2 Hatch. I appreciate you coming in from the chat. I gotta at everyone when I'm playing. I gotta at everyone when I'm playing this game. Type these nuts. I'm playing a game right now. I'm not gonna type it in the chat. No. I can do that, but I'm not going to right now. What's everyone playing, by the way? Everyone that's coming in, what you're in? I'm sure most of y'all's are in ChronoStory. What are y'all maining right now? What are y'all trying to get up? What are you maining? What are you leveling before 4th job comes out? Obviously, you can see what I'm leveling at the moment. I already have my two mains, a DK and a Bowman at level 125, and then I have an Ice Lightning at 60 to work on as well. Ranger, hell yeah, Morning Sun. Ranger's awesome. I have a 125 Ranger. Bowmaster. Just made a Magician Kradios, hell yeah. Which one are you gonna do? Your Hermit. Hermit's fun. I left my music too loud. Let me fix that. Sorry guys, I realized my music's a little loud. A little better. You start. I want to play a crossbowman as well. I played one in R-Tail, so I didn't make one when this game first came out. But I probably should have, because Vaft is one of the devs and Vaft mains crossbowmen. There's no way it's not gonna be fucking like baller as hell, right? It's gonna be probably one of the strongest classes in the game, I'd imagine. In 4th job. Hey, Trudy, welcome in. But Hermit's fun. The only problem with Hermit is having to get your stars. Fortunately, it's not too hard to get stars right now. But once they introduce, like right now, getting your arrow as a bowman is harder than getting stars as an assassin, right? Because you could just get them from grinding. Just go to werewolves and you get your best star at the moment. Eventually, I'm sure it's gonna be harder because once you get like once we get NLC and your best in slot fucking throwing star is either Sylbies or the balanced Furies, that's gonna be a pain in the ass. A worth it pain in the ass, but a pain in the ass. Probably still easier than getting your best in slot arrow for bowman or crossbowman, just because that's such low chance from a gachapon, but at least that's like really passive. I've been working on this character, and yesterday and the day before I was working on my... Who the fuck? Oh, that guy. I was working on my Ice Lightning Mage. Gonna get this guy to around 60. And then I'll go back to my Ice Lightning Mage and get that character to 70. Probably. Unless I get bored of playing this character, I'm gonna go back to the Ice Lightning Mage. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, of course. I might also go back to my hero. I need to get my hero up as well. It's only level 105. Which is on this account. I have two accounts. My hero on this account is the highest level character on this account. So I could get that guy up in some levels by training at Squids, which wouldn't be a bad idea. Just because then I can rack up some Gachapon tickets. I can rack up some Meso. I can rack up a lot more fucking scroll vouchers. That'd be great. That'd be great. Training from like 105 to 125 at those fucking Squids gets you like 20,000 scroll vouchers, if not more. Like, it gives you like an ungodly amount. You can do whatever the hell you want, which would be great because then I could like actually do some scrolling on my alts. That'd be great. That'd be cool. I can't wear my glove from my hero on this character because I'm using a warrior glove over there, and I intend to use a thief glove on this character as well because that's just kind of better. It's kind of more of a pain in the ass unless you get brown work gloves. Of course, brown work gloves would be best, but you can only get brown work gloves from Lith Harbor, and I've only ever gotten one pair, and immediately proceeded to make them a 6-attack glove because my luck is terrible. Anyone else have really bad scrolling luck? I feel like 60% scrolls for me in this server are like 40% scrolls. 99% of the time. And then there's like the one time you're like, cool, here's 30% working in a row. Happened once on my pole arm for my main, since that's gonna be my Iran's pole arm at some point. It won't be best in slot by the time Iran comes out, I'm sure. Hey, Moose, welcome back. You spooned a pack and only had 160% cape dex. Yeah, I'm still trying to roll the stats on my pack. Hopefully I get most of my strength scrolls to work on it. Knowing my luck, I'm also gonna roll 160% scroll on it, and then I'm gonna be so pissed. I'm gonna be so pissed. Hey, Trudy, I did say hi. What's up, Trudy? I like used up all my luck when I first started this game by rolling up some stats on a shitty bow on my bowman. I think it was like a level like 30 bow. And I just threw a bunch of 10%, and like 5 of them succeeded. So it was like my bow until level like 70, if not level like 80. This was way back before 30% were in the game, by the way, in this one. There were 30%, there weren't any good 30%, and they weren't supposed to be in the game at all, so Bote took those out, and then they eventually reintroduced them. By the time, it was only 10%, 60%. And it was a really powerful low-level bow. Probably should have kept it, but eh. Whatever. You need to get a... Man, I used like 3,000 plus Gatch tickets just to get a shitty one. At least you can re-roll the stats now. At least you can re-roll the stats now. It was a dumb amount of tickets I've used trying to get that fucking pack. And in that time frame, I've gotten like 3 sky skis, which are no longer good. And one brownwork glove and no mage cape. So I've still not gotten the mage cape yet, which is a good thing, to be honest, because my mage that I play is on this account, not my main account, so if I had gotten the mage cape over there, I would have been sad. But, yep, that's alright. That's alright. Oh, I can't wait until we get deeply free as well. That'll be good. That'll be real good. Quest, hell yeah. Oh, what? I went here. I didn't use a scroll because I'm stupid. Got it. Oop. Excellent. 2 levels. Let's put it into luck for now. Well, do I want luck for now? I don't really need the speed overall anymore. It's better. And then, yeah. Now we can start using steel, thank God. Let's put in the luck for now. You can always respec if I need more decks. 5 points to use this. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then steel. Bam. For now, that'll go like that, and this will go like that. That's cool. That's cool. I realized that I'm using a wand. Let's switch to a dagger. Let's switch to a dagger instead of a wand. Just because it'll look better. Let's do that. Let's do that, and then we'll go back into the other thing. Closet. Get rid of the wand. Put back on my little tutors. And let's go. Just get a one-handed. I could use a brick. I could use a brick. Now we're gonna go into the shop. One-handed weapon. We want to use a dagger if we can. Why is a cannon considered a one-handed? Whatever. I can use a trumpet. No. There we go. Daggers. I mean, there's that one. Be more deeper right now. That one's pretty cool. Coconut knife. Fan. This thing. Timeless. Be a pipe guy. Ice cream? That's a staff. It's like 4 of these. Timeless? Could you go classic and go with the fucking low-level knife? We'll go with the low-level knife. Do it. And then get back up again. Look it up, okay. Nope. Why I minus that out? I don't know. We're good. Back to it. Next 999 quest is Evil Eyes? Right? I think. We'll find out. Antelope Park, yes please. Yes. Yes, Evil Eyes. God, the range on this thing is really good. Hello, Taco. Welcome back. How you doing? Warriors, eat your heart out. This fucking skill. Things aren't going so well. Oh, man. That sucks. Every single warrior be like, man, we suck all the way to 3rd job. Fucking thieves are like, yeah, guess what? I'm fucking zooming. Did they add a teleporter back to the top here? No. I'll just use the old trick. Fine. If you didn't know, that's an old trick for this map. At least an old trick for ChronoStory. I'm gonna be real. I don't really have much advice for any polyamorous relationships. I've never been in a polyamorous relationship. That's a different can of worms than I have the expertise to help with, unfortunately. I would probably treat it in the same way I would treat any type of lovers quarrel or dispute. You need to be adults and talk about it. It's the only way that anything's gonna be solved. you want to give advice, Moose, that's great. I'm bad. I'm good with love advice for the most part, but the moment it becomes like less than just two people in the relationship, it becomes a bit bigger of a can of worms than I'm able to normally do. There we go. Got a quest done. Blammo. Oh, one extra? When do I get an extra one? I'll start doing dagger mastery. That's a really good one, Moose. I'm in a relationship with 8 women, depending on my wife's mood. I haven't heard that one. That one's good. Holy shit. Fuck me, man. Oh, I like that one. That one's good. You guys need those guys. Ugh. Got me with that one, man. Got me with that one. That was good. Double stab is super good, though. Problem being, I've been killing them without taking the gut. Why'd no one tell me? Why'd no one tell me I'm stupid? Honestly, I don't know what's better. Double stab or steel at the moment. I one-shot them with double stab. Steel takes like 4 or 5 hits. Yeah. I might just continue using double stab until I can get more points into steel. I'm not sure what's better. I feel like double stab just is better unless you have like fucking. Yeah, they'd already be dead if I use double stab there. Yeah. I'd have to hit like how many mobs does it hit? 4 enemies? No. Double stab is just better right now. Second one shot. I'm gonna swap these on my bar. In fact, I might go and respec real quick and just put all my points into. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. We're gonna go respec real quick. Skill point reset, please. Yes, please. Also, let's sell everything. Make sure I don't have everything I want, though. I think they made the visual effect showing how the rarity a little bit too around the item in the inventory a little bit too subtle. I think it needs to be a little bit less subtle than that. All right, let's sell it all. Okay. Boop. This. Yes, please. We're gonna start by putting everything in a dagger mastery. We don't need anything in here right now. Dagger Mastery is just better right now. Lucky Stab. Dark Sight. Nimble Body for accuracy. Dark Sight will be better later, but right now it's not really worth using. Yeah. And now with more Dagger Mastery, we're able to always one-shot these guys, essentially, with no problems whatsoever. Does Steel allow you to hit more than 4 mobs eventually, or is it always 4 mobs? If you put enough points in it, does it increase? Always 4? I'm sure it's better than Double Stab eventually, but right now Double Stab is just kind of borked. That's too bad. That's too bad. What's the percentage damage on it once it's maxed? You know? I think that's a knuckle. Damn. 210? Okay, that makes it better. Max 210. Yeah, that makes it way better. So right now, you'd have to hit the max number of mobs for it to equal the same amount of power as Double Stab. So you'd have to hit all 4 mobs, and then even then, Double Stab is just gonna usually one-hit mobs around my level range, whereas that probably won't even 4-hit mobs. It could be a map-specific thing. This one isn't very good with that ability, but I don't think so. I think it just needs to be more points in it. And then with Dagger Mastery, it'll make it better. Just focus on Dagger Mastery for now. Leave my mouse there. And then, of course, the skill over here, Savage Blow. Savage Blow, duh, I should have known. Can you tell I never mained or never really played much Bandit back in the day? I didn't even know what Savage Blow was called. Savage Blow does do more damage than Double Stab. Problem, though, the animation cooldown is longer. So you don't attack as fast, and therefore you're doing... Hey, Zane. And therefore you're doing less damage with it. If you're already one-shotting with Double Stab, the only reason to use Savage Blow is because you can't one-shot without it. Double Stab doesn't have as long of a cooldown, like animation lag. These are my opinions. I don't know if they're accurate. If anyone wants to correct me, it's just this is what it feels like. I go by how the game feels. I don't usually look into the DPM on any characters unless it is like end game optimal fucking EXP rates. Otherwise, like at this level in the game, it's like it's whatever feels right. Delete your satyr and make a luckless cleric. Making a luckless cleric is not smart. I mean, you can go luckless until you hit the ability to use your either the dragon tail, whatever it is, or evil tail, whatever it is, the fucking level 65 staff. And then also until you get the level 107 wand. At that point, you need stats. Luckless doesn't really work in this server, unfortunately. I'm sure it can work somewhat, but like, your damage is good. And since you're affected by attack speed, you're gonna want more damage. Also, why don't you just make another account? Yeah. It's luckless until like 65, 70. Why don't you just make another account? I have 2 accounts. I think it's worth it. What level's your Crusader? Like 45? It's still in the range where you could delete it if you weren't enjoying it. So, you know, you haven't gotten past the 999 quests yet, so. Like buff alts? I mean, if you're making a cleric, I'd put it on an alt account. Doey, yes, I remember you. Welcome in. If you're making a cleric, make it on an alt account. You'll thank yourself later because then you'll be able to use the HS on your main. You could also think about putting your Crusader on that account. So if you want to delete your Crusader and put it on your alt account. And then probably a Bowman or something, unless you already play Bowman. Because of Sharp Eyes? I don't know. You miss out on some extra damage from having a high-level character on your account, but I mean, like, it's fine. If you're playing a cleric, you're gonna level up super fast anyway. '63 Archer, 59 Bandit, and a 45 Satyr on this account. Okay. I'd probably move the Satyr to an alt account. That would leave you an open space on your main account to make another character you'd want to play on your main account. And then make a cleric over there as well. And then I'd think about which buffs benefit the other side more. Like, obviously, if you have a Satyr you want to bring into a map for rage buff, it'd be good for Bandit and Archer, and then another Warrior possibly. Or like if they release Iran or Dual Blade and you want to put it on your main account, something like that. Get the Satyr to 70, then decide? No, son. If he's gonna delete the Satyr anyway, don't get the 70 first. Don't get through the hell levels first. Decide if you're gonna move it to a different account before leveling up the 70. Definitely to make that decision. Like, yeah, you don't get to experience the whole class until, like, 120 even. But, like, once you got a character that high level, you're not deleting it, most likely. I'm gonna be deleting the Fire Poison Mage on my main account because that's where my Iran's gonna go. That's slots for my Iran. If I make any new account and any new characters, I have to make a third account. I have to start a third account. And I might do that eventually. But for now, I'm sticking to the 2. Why Iran? It's my favorite. It's my favorite class in the game. So if they release Iran, it's going to be my main, hands down. I'm probably not even going to really touch any other class after that. And I made the first class I made on ChronoStory because I had already talked. But Bote, Vaf, and I used to play on MapleStory on Artail, back before either of them started making ChronoStory, right? And when they were talking about ChronoStory and whatnot, I asked if when they make it, they hadn't come up with a name yet. It wasn't ChronoStory yet, but oh shit. Oh good, I just didn't put it in this. He said that he will probably eventually release Iran. So my very first character I make in ChronoStory, obviously, was going to be a Dragon Knight. Why Dragon Knight? Dragon Knight, I can use the same weapon as an Iran. I can use a polearm and have all the gear and gear for my Iran before it ever comes out. So I have a plethora of polearms that are nicely scrolled, and it's gonna make leveling up Iran like dumb, like easy dumb, you know? My Iran's gonna be dummy thick when he comes out. I got a fucking 107 polearm with that I got 330% successes on. Like, my Iran is well packed. When he comes out, Iran's gonna go flying in levels. I mean, yeah, I'm sure. Look, if they're releasing Iran, they'll probably release Cygnus Knights at some point. They'll probably release Evan at some point. They'll probably release Dual Blade. I'm sure they might even release classes that come after Big Bang, but demakes or rebalanced. That way they have more boss options. So, for example, if they wanted to release the resistance classes, they could do that with like demakes and rebalances, and then have that area to be able to set up for bossing, like with Lucid, not Lucid, but the brother of Lucid. What's his name? I know it is Lucid. No, it's not Lucid. Orchid's brother, whatever his fucking name is. I always forget. And then like the Black Mage and other stuff. Like Lotus. Thank you, Lotus. Yes, Lotus. That boss fight is pretty good. I mean, like, I'm sure they're gonna want to release more bosses and more areas and things. They're not gonna let the game stagnate after all the content you'd expect to come out in an old school server to come out. They're gonna keep making more content for higher level. Like, obviously, it looks like the level cap is 500. It looks like, based on that one glitch that happened the other day, the level cap is 500. So I'm sure they're gonna continue releasing content all the way up, essentially. But it's not going to be like a non-old school server feeling because of it. It's just going to feel like old school plus, essentially. Reset scrolls? I'm in the exact place you need to go. Right here. This guy. You go to the FM, you go to trade. And then you trade that one duder, and he has them. They're relatively cheap. Like a mil. Can I speak Spanish? I cannot. I do not know Spanish. No habla español. Will they ever add more than 3 characters? That is a MapleStory Worlds restriction. They've gone over it in the Discord before. MapleStory Worlds allows creators to make characters in their servers with a certain number of inventory slots. So the number of slots you have dictates how many characters you can make. So they split up the amount of inventory slots you can have on a character into 3 characters. So you can make 3 characters with that much inventory space. Once you max out all their inventory space, that's how much inventory space you get. That's why they can't make more characters, because of that dumb restriction on MapleStory Worlds. They've been trying to figure out a way to do it. The only way they could do it is make it so you have less inventory space. I think they could probably get rid of the cache section here. Just shove everything from the cache section into setup. But like, that might open enough inventory space to make. I think it would actually. That might. It would be almost. It would almost make it enough room for inventory space. I feel like combine the cache and the use and the setup inventory space would do it. It does mean that you wouldn't be able to have as many chairs on one character, and then you'd probably have enough for a fourth character. But I can't see them doing much beyond that without them doing something or figuring out some other way to do it. But yeah, it's a MapleStory Worlds restriction based on inventory space, which is weird. It's weird, right? You only get a certain number of slots of inventory to work with, and then once you have all of those on a character, you can't have any more on that account. Essentially, it's weird. So like, we could have only one character slot and 3 times the inventory space. Or we could have 6 and have half the inventory space. You know? If we had 6 character slots and half the inventory space, I think the way to balance it would be adding a ability to sell stuff. I think they just added an ability to sell stuff from inventory. You can just a slash command now, maybe. I think I forget what the slash command is, but I think. Oh, I just leveled up. I'm stupid. Look. But I, for one, would love more slots. I just understand why they haven't. It's Nexon being Nexon, you know what I mean? Nexon didn't really optimize their game very well. Another reason why I think they should have made MapleStory Classic World on MapleStory Worlds. Just another reason. Those of you that are coming in for the first time on Twitch, don't forget to leave a follow. I'd appreciate it. I stream ChronoStory a lot. I've been streaming it basically every day the last couple weeks, but I can play other games too. But a lot of it's ChronoStory. I'll be playing Classic World when it comes out. I think ChronoStory's gonna be better, but I'll still play it for a bit. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Is ChronoStory gonna be worse than MapleStory World? Than the MapleStory Classic World? I don't think so. Hey Jedi, welcome back. Welcome back. Now, they might figure out a way to give us more character slots. Maybe they'll be able to do some kind of, like, weird compartmentalizing. Maybe they'll allow us to link accounts. So, like, you can make a second account and link them in some way. I don't know if that's an option through MapleStory Worlds at all. And it might be a limitation just because they're separate accounts and they don't really have control over the linking of them. But, like, that would be an option. Being able to have 2 accounts linked together and access the, I don't know, man. It could be a way to do it. Could be a way to do it. I feel like that could run into some problems with RMT in some way, being able to link accounts and do RMT that way, which would be unfortunate. I'm glad you like my shorts, my friend. I'm glad you like my shorts. I'm gonna be making more. I need to make one for today as well. I didn't make one yesterday. And the day before that, I just re-uploaded the one from the day before that one. Just because the first time it got suppressed, the second time didn't get suppressed. So it actually got the reach that I was expecting it to. Which was good reach, actually. It was good. It turned out pretty good. Not like my best short ever, but like a good amount of likes and views. Nothing good. Just speculation, though. Just speculation. Bote wants the game to be the best version of ChronoStory, or best version of Old School MapleStory you can make. And one of those things would be like better UI elements, better, more character slots, you know, stuff that you can do in game that normally you can't do. Things that you'd want, but like limitations on the software itself would make it difficult for him. I'm sure he'll figure out a workaround at some point, but it'll take a while. It's not the thing he's focusing on at the moment. Definitely, I look exactly like my character. No, I don't. We both have long hair. We both have long hair, that's about it. I have glasses that are round, but they're for driving. And I don't have to, and I'm not, it's not mandatory that I have to wear them for driving either. Like I don't have it on my driver's license that says he has to drive with glasses. Now I have them for driving at night because I have an astigmatism, so it makes it harder to see at night because of the like starry lights. Yo, Pimmer. What's up, Kara? Look at Dick. You want me to look at a dick? Sure, let's take a look. Sure, stuff. Looks pretty good. Looks like a Kingdom Hearts character. It is you, but it looks like you from Kingdom Hearts. Quack. Giga Chad, what's up, son? Morning, son, what's up? Who's the Giga Chad? Always worried that's a fucking raid, but no, someone happy anniversaried me. That's all right. Bote definitely is the Giga Chad. He'll figure out a workaround at some point. Hey, B4, welcome back. How you doing, man? How you doing, B4? How you doing, man? We're coming up on an ad in about 5 minutes, by the way. We're coming up on an ad. It'll be a 3-minute ad. I will not be going anywhere in between the ads. So if you want to stick around, it helps me out through the ad. If you have Twitch Primes that you haven't used, you can skip the ads altogether by just using your Twitch Prime. It's a free sub if you're not using it. Helps me out, helps you out, so you don't have to suffer through the frickin' ads. I know no one here likes ads. If I could turn off the ads and still have all the cool bells and whistles that you get as a streamer on Twitch, I would. But I can't. You don't get any of the cool toys if you don't have ads. I do like it. Your birthday's tomorrow, B4? You're a Taurus? Aw, gross. No, I'm just kidding. Happy birthday, B4. That's totally fine. I understand. I totally understand. I don't expect everyone to be here every day. I stream every freaking day. If you're following me here on Twitch, I don't expect to be here every day. Even when I'm playing the game that you like ChronoStory, or like if you're into some other game that I play, I don't expect to be here every day. I stream too often for that. I stream too often and it's a little sporadic. Sometimes I stream in the morning like today, or early afternoon like today, or I stream at night. But that depends on when my wife is working. If you check in, that'd be cool. You don't have to though. If you can't make it, it's totally fine. If you don't want to lose your streak, just like sometime tomorrow, if I'm not streaming or I've already streamed, just go in and at least before the next stream, that is, after tomorrow's stream, just go in and watch like a minute or two of the recorded VOD from the previous stream on Twitch. That'll get you your watch streak up. What's up, Jedi? That's cool. It's cool, Jedi. I'll put out another at everyone. I'll do another smega in chat once the ads are over. The ads will be starting in the next couple minutes. It's a 3-minute ad, 3 minutes and 15 seconds for some reason, because for some reason Twitch has made it 3 minutes and 15 seconds without telling creators, and you can't change it, even though it says it should only last 3 minutes. But just sit on through it. There won't be another ad for an hour afterwards. And I'd appreciate seeing y'all here, even if you're just lurking. No ads yet for you. It starts in a couple minutes. Soon. It starts soon. Just making sure everyone knows. If you want to skip the ads, you can either use a Twitch Prime or you can come over to YouTube. Exclamation point YouTube. That'll send you over to the YouTube side. YouTube side doesn't get ads like that. So, especially if you're using an ad blocker. Exclamation point YouTube will send you there. We are about to hit that ad at some point in the next minute or so. Anything good? Gloves for defense. Those are bad. Lots of bad. Okay. Moving on. This time I managed to remember that the ad was coming up and I was able to warn everyone. Isn't that? That's not how you spell YouTube. There you go. That won't send you to the current stream that's ongoing. It'll send you to my page. And then from there you can just click on the current live stream. We have a vertical version if you're on mobile as well. And we do have a Discord, yeah. Thanks, Kara. I appreciate it. $9.99 is... Come on. Get over here. Yeah, there we go. Let's go grab the next quest. We might do this at the regular 99. Oh, stuck in place. Oh, wait, no, the next one is... Okay, never mind. We're going to go to the next one over there. It's fine. It's a different spot. Oop. You're going to the movies? What movie are you going to see, Kara? What movie are you seeing? And there's the ad. I just got it on my end, so if you haven't gotten the ad yet, it'll be up any second now, I'm sure. Next level, I might put a point into the other skill because I feel like it'll do better now. So it'll one-shot these guys. Whatever blow it is, whatever it's called. Oh, I see. I haven't heard much about any of them. I heard the Michael Jackson one's good, though. I think everyone oversleeps Jedi. Every once in a while. Doesn't happen all that often, though. But with having a wife and cats that want to be fed, and a dog that wants to be fed. It does look like a Kingdom Hearts character, absolutely. It looks like Kingdom Hearts 2 Sora kind of design. Six times 60. Nope, still do better with the double stab. Let's go in here for a moment. Hey, Duder. Ads are over, it looks like. That's good. Welcome back those that came in. Luck bottoms. Luck bottoms would be better. Sell everything else. We'll respec again for the billionth time. We can get them at all? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, B4. Hell yeah. Yes, please. Boo, 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 boo. Now the ads are over, I'll go ahead and add everyone on. I'll add in Smega as well. You're playing a one-shot now? Hell yeah, have fun, man. I love D&D. Ow. Among other tabletop RPGs. You have difficulties with puzzles? So you're doing a game with lots of puzzles then. Or your DM likes to do a lot of puzzles for some reason. Okay, 60% scrolls. A dagger. Okay. Continuing. They're level 35. We could get the next dagger as well. I don't know where I could particularly get that, but probably come here too. This seems like a better map than the upstairs. Agatina or whatever it's called. Goodness gracious. The goal for today is at least level 40? We'll probably get there easy. We already get to level 35 from 30, so. Probably, who knows? You know what? First unwelcome guest is level 30. Hold up a second. We need to switch my other dude for a minute. Let me switch back to my Crusader for just a minute. I do have this for him. We're gonna go to... I don't have a fucking return scroll, really? Really? I'll have to steal one. Marpins, give me your return scrolls, please. Thank you. I'll need to buy some more soon. Boo, boo, boo. We gotta go to the Omega sector. Omega sector. I don't. God. Fucking. Happy now? Happy now? That should be enough. I hope. I think. Boop. Yes, ludibrium, please. Ain't gonna be enough, is it? It's not gonna be enough, is it? No, we're good. We're good. First floor. We're gonna make the first unwelcome guest dagger. Hello, Reddy. Welcome back. Welcome back. First unwelcome guest. Thief shield as well, I suppose. I have gold on me again. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it wasn't gonna be enough. Okay. Marpins, give me all your gold. And marbles. All your gold as well. I really need to train on this character a bit too. Just because at least then I'll have some money generation. How you doing, Reddy? Quack. Do I not have friggin' marbles? That, please, yes. And marpins. All of those, please, thank you. Also taking these. Blammo. There we go. Okay, Kay. Give me first and welcome guest. Thief shield, please. Garnet, aquamarine, bronze. Garnet. Do I not have any aquamarines? Is that why? I don't have any. It's fine. How about the first? I can make some. About the dagger. Luck, please. Yes. Well, 38, right? 47. It's way higher than I thought it was. That's okay. Reroll. I know it's kind of a waste, but whatever. Just make a new one. Another dagger, please. It's clean. That was 38. Oh well. And then the shield. I need an aquamarine. Why'd I come out here? I have the means to... I'm stupid. I have the fucking ores. I don't have a lot of ores, but I have enough to make at least one, and you only need one. I have to jump all the way back down. Okay. Jewel. One, please. Thief shield. One, please. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. All right. Let's lock those. Now we switch back and it starts raining, actually. Do that, actually. Let's go grab my new shield as well. It's not going to be the one we're going to use forever. Burpins. Thief shield. And dagger. And pallet. I have nothing else I need, right? Marpins? I don't think Marpins is anything I want. Musketeer cape could be good, but that's level 95. And storage. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Got my new shield, better than the old shield. Eat. Good, 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 good. Okay. Yeah. Back to the grind. So for that level range, when we use those things, we need enough dexterity. 87 dexterity. So we still need to put in... Fuck. So we need to put in another 15-ish? Three-ish levels into it. And the rest in luck, and that'll get us there to be able to equip everything. Yeah. Boop-a-doop-a-doop, boop, boop-a-doop-a-doop, boop, boop. Obviously, double stab is better if I can one-shot, which I can't yet. Takes a bunch more. You know what? I don't have the money for it. I said I could respec again for the billionth time and put points into Savage Blow until it can one shot. But I don't have the gold. I do technically have the means to make the gold. I could go on my hero and level up its squids for a minute. And then I'll have quite a few meso, actually. I'll probably have... Yeah, that's what we'll do. We're going to switch to my hero. We need to level up him anyway. And we're going to go over to squids. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. At least that way we'll make some meso, right? Good, good, good. Got that. Good. Okay. Let's see. How do you get pets? You can either purchase them, which I'd recommend, or you can purchase them with meso, but they do heal at half the rate in purchase them with meso. So instead of having a, they'll heal you every second. They'll heal you every 2 seconds. So you're more likely to die if you get 2-shot. You'd only be able to use them on enemies that you can feasibly not get that you can feasibly like get 3-shot on instead. Yeah. And by the way, a pet costs like $1, so I think it's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine, in my opinion. Hey, Kraz, welcome back. You off work now? Or you don't work today because it's Saturday, right? Do you work on the weekends? Deep sea. No, dumbass. I'm making sure, man. I'm making sure. How are you, man? How are you? Good as usual. Glad to hear it, as always. Raw egg eater. It's good, right? He has a good fucking. You've been yoked. He has a couple good usernames too. I call him Kraz off of his old username on YouTube that YouTube deemed was not worth showing because YouTube's a shitter. It wasn't like offensive or anything like that. Just like YouTube stopped showing your chosen name and only your dead name. Which is fine, I guess. Gardic phone is really good. I'm so surprised it's free. You go to trade and then to shop. You have to pay for coins. I think you can get the coins for free, possibly, right now because of the event that's going on. I don't remember, but if you can, great. If not, then you can you have to pay for it through Nexon on MapleStory Worlds. Bote gets, I believe, like 60% of what you spend, something like that, or more. I don't remember. It's actually a very reasonable amount that the creator gets versus the Nexon. And it's like $2. For 30 days. $2 for 30 days. I don't mind a $2 subscription. Hey, Kara also left to go see a movie. Which movie are you going to go see? Michael Jackson? The other one? I forget. With your fat, unemployed chud of a friend? That's fine. If he can afford to live without being employed, hell yeah. Who wants to be employed, right? Yeah, Mortal Kombat 2. Yeah. It's probably gonna suck. I haven't heard anything about it. Oh hell yeah! That means you can get the either, like, I think you can get the full 180-day pet if you want, or a 90-day pet at least. Hell yeah, Kratos. I think it's 800 world coins for the 90-day pet, which is like $4. He's a dumbass, but he's funny as fuck. Hey, sounds like a certain someone you know. That'd be me. Let me just self-flate real quick. Your dumb, unemployed, fat friend. Yeah, that's me. That's just, you're just describing me, Kraz. You're just describing me. I just don't live in California anymore. I can be a chud, I just have to switch to Flurpins. Yeah, Mortal Kombat's probably gonna suck. I haven't heard anything about it. I've seen some commercials that popped up. I like with the sound off, but like I can't imagine it would actually be good. Yay, level 106. Able to equip the thing? I'm sure I am, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, you definitely have to share those, man. Some of the drawings you'd make on Gartic Phone, hilarious. I'm sure you did some funny shit. This might be enough money. And we got a level. Yep, they can auto-pot. I'd recommend the 90-day pet if you have enough for it, because that you'll save on world coins if you're playing for that long. If you're not playing for that long, 30-day pet's fine. Let's settle this. Perfect, exactly what I was hoping for. 3 mil? That sounds great. Send this over to Marbles. Bam. Switch back to marbles and do a respec. Again. Respecking again. They're funny drawings, but you also hate them. I understand. I don't know if that'll be enough, but we'll see. I left my pet on my main. I'm brain dead. I'm fucking brain dead. I have to fucking log out and do it again. At least I remembered before I went in and died. I've been meaning to. It's an option. Right here. You set the potions right there. No worries, man. It's fine. Let's see if this will be able to one-shot. I think it will. I hope it will. I hope it will. Ba-do-ba-do-ba-do. Hell yeah. Bam. Personally, you know, here's my opinion. My dumb opinion on Bandit. Here is my really dumb opinion on Bandit and Dual Blade. I feel like Dual Blade is superfluous and is just Bandit plus. It's if Bandit could If every one of Bandit's skills was basically AoE Savage Blow, and you also get Shadow Partner. So I feel like it's superfluous. The thing I think they should do is fold in a couple dual blade skills into Bandit's kit, including Shadow Partner. I feel like that's what they should do. And then make a new class instead of dual blade. Does anyone kind of feel that way at all? Like, I think dual blade is pretty rad, don't get me wrong. But, like, it's like Bandit's cooler looking, edgy cousin. You know what I mean? It's Bandit's cooler looking, edgy twin brother. And where they were really jealous of their brother in childhood because they could use Savage Blow. And they're like, you know what? I'm just gonna make Savage Blow my entire identity, and that's dual blade. Right? I'm gonna do Savage Blow, but faster. So I feel like just putting in a couple of the dual blade skills into Bandit. Like, instead of being like Band of Thieves, it could be a dual blade skill, and then put a couple dual blade skills in fourth job. Set. Thank you. I'll take a look now. Dr. Doofenshmirtz driving Optimus Prime. Stain with the Triforce. Sonic's ass. And a bunch of sands. I like it. I like it, Kraz. I like it. Triforce 1 is Conquest. It looks like Stain from My Hero Academia. I can see that it's Conquest now that you mention it, but it's missing the massive mustache. In fact, the mustache makes it look like a mask. That's what the problem is. The mustache makes it look like a mask. That's funny. Oh. Yeah, that's my opinion on Dual Blade. I feel like some of the skills are superfluous. Fold in a few of those skills into Bandit. Bing, bang, boom. Make Bandit better. And then make a new thief class. Rather than you're a thief that uses 2 daggers instead of 1. You can do something cooler. Give a thief with a gun. That's when shit got weird. I get it. I understand. Oh. I'd rather not see Sonic shitting chili dogs. Thank you. Sonic after an adventurous night out eating chili dogs. It frightens you? Good. It should frighten you. That could be why I wasn't one-shotting as often. I didn't have my fucking power pill up. I'm brain dead, I guess. Guys, I'm brain dead. My bad. $619 out of 999. At least it's going relatively quickly. Ugh. God. That's weird in the game. Imagine Dragons. Inventory, let's deal with that. Bam. Gloves for magic attack, which I'll save for my other duder. And we got 2 levels. Oh, 1 level. 1 level. That's fine. Boo, boo. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. I wonder, is it ice eyes next? Cold eyes next? So a couple more than you forgot. Let's see. That first duder, what the fuck? Goofy. That's definitely Mickey Mouse. What the fuck, man? Should've come here. That was a better spawn. Boo, boo, boo. I don't one-shot these guys. I guess that's it for that. We'll have to do this again. Another skill point reset. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? I can believe it. You never felt more brain rotted? I understand. I understand, Krez. Perfect understanding. Bam. I'm sure it was fun. I can imagine. I do like Gardic Phone. Even if I haven't played it on stream. About to hit another ad. I think. Just warning. Just for warning, we're about to also finish this 99 quest, at least. That's good. That should get us to 38, I think. I do gotta stream Guard. I'm absolutely gonna be streaming Gartic Phone at some point. Absolutely. I can't see myself not doing that. Absolutely. But, in the meantime, thank you guys for coming to the stream. If you enjoyed, don't leave a like and subscribe. I stream every single day. We're going to stream again tomorrow. I know it's a bit early of an ending of the stream, but, you know. Thank you for the follow, whoever that was. I appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow. Enjoy this dude with a game that you probably don't care about. See you guys later.